How do I even start? All right, guys, what's up? Ooh, that was a loud clap. What's up? Welcome back. My name is Abby if you are new. Today's video is a really chill, sit down, talk with you guys, give you guys a little bit of insight on what's been going on with me, and you know, just giving you guys a real feel for like who I am and like what I'm about, because I got some feedback on Instagram and a lot of you were saying that I need to be a little bit more personable on YouTube and like do a little bit more than just hair. So I really want to do that, give you guys a lot of me and like really give you guys a chance to get to know me, because at this point we're almost at 22,000 subscribers, y'all, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But I wanted to give you guys a life update just because I think it's important for you guys to understand where I am right now and kind of like vent, right? Because I need to vent, and sometimes I don't necessarily have the correct sources or what am I trying to say, like sometimes I don't know how to like let things out, so I need to learn how to do that better. So this is my attempt in doing that, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have any structure in this conversation either. I kind of just wanted to like let it be super organic. So 2020 was weird, at least for me. Like I went through a lot, and I'll get into details soon, but I went through a lot, but I also did a lot, and I experienced a lot, and I gained a lot, which I find to be bittersweet to say the least, right? Thinking back early on into the year, my work transitioned into being fully remote, right? Virtual. And I actually was able to obtain a position as a teacher this year. So that's the first thing. I became a teacher, and I've always worked in education, but being a teacher and handling a classroom was a big deal. It's still a big deal. It was a hard transition simply because I didn't think that it will consist of so many things. And I was kind of like slapped in the face, you know, because I had this really great expectation of what my first year teaching was going to be like. And then COVID was like, nah sis, stay home, teach virtually. I'm gonna make this 10 times harder for you. That in itself was a really hard transition for me to experience, because I felt like I couldn't handle doing the work from home thing and doing YouTube and braiding hair on the side and figuring out who I am and handling my friendships and all the relationships and everything. It was just a lot for me, from having to teach the classes, having to build the relationships that I wanted with my students virtually, which was really difficult, and like grading paperwork and I don't know. And then after that draining day of doing so much with my day job, my 9 to 5, then finding the energy to work out, to come here and film a video for you guys, like it was just becoming a lot. So that was the first transition into like something that was really affecting me in 2020 now into 2021. The second thing that I would say was definitely a big transition was me moving out. I gave you guys the news early on. Like I was so excited to move out. I worked so hard to be here in my home, and if you haven't checked out my apartment tour, I would definitely suggest that you go watch that after you watch this. But yeah, moving out was really a big deal, especially for me. In my immediate family, between my mom and my dad, I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest. So for me to move out by myself and do this by myself, it was kind of a big deal. First of all, you know, you have your self-doubt. You think like, oh shoot, like I want to move out, but can I do it? Especially because a lot of times in the Hispanic community, like the expectation is that when you move out as a woman, you move out to be married, like you move out with your man, right? But I was like, nah, we're not doing that, because I want to live by myself. I want to experience who I am for me alone, and I want to be able to struggle, make mistakes, grow, and just live, you know? So I did that, and that was great. But then like as of recently, maybe in the last 2 months, I was really hit with a lot of speed bumps, we'll call it speed bumps, in this like journey to being successful and living on my own. I had a little pause, right? So that really affected me. And mind you, throughout everything that I'm going through and all of these experiences that I've had, I've been thinking about you guys, and I've been thinking about how I can be better at YouTube. It's just the energy was not there, and I was fighting like wanting to be productive and consistent, and figuring out who I am and what I really want and those two things kind of collided, and I just ended up doing nothing. to say the least. Like, I just ended up doing nothing. I was just like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna work my 9 to 5 and sleep. And that's what I did. What else happened? Okay, so gaining a new position, first year teacher, moving out, right? Boom. Then when I moved out, I'm like, okay, cool, I want to buy a new car, because I was in a shitty position with the other vehicle that I had that I didn't want to be in. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna like get my credit where it needs to be, and I'm gonna get me a nice car because I deserve it. I worked really hard, blah, blah, blah. Did that. Got the car, right? Boom. I'm out here doing my thing. 2 weeks with the vehicle, I get into an accident. And then everything was like, yay, yay, yay. Boom, straight downhill, right? So that hit me. Not only was it like the accident, and yes, everyone in the accident was safe, you know, it wasn't anything major, thank God, but it happened. And anytime you go through something like that, whether it be like a car accident or anything that kind of just like veers you off into something else and puts more stress on you, it stresses you. Like, it really puts you in a different mindset. And I just got even sadder. Like, I was like, okay, cool, new job stressing me, I'm sad. You know, moved out, now I'm going through a financial struggle, kind of, I'm sad. Now I get this new car and I get into an accident, I'm even more sad. So I found myself like kind of getting back into this depression that I didn't really want to be in. And one thing about me, I am very aware, and I know when I am going to hit that like downfall where I'm like, oh man, I'm depressed, right? So because I know that, I work really hard to disregard those feelings or try to not distract myself, because distractions can be bad, but I do a really good job at doing the things that I know will take me out of that space, right? Yes, I allow myself to feel. Yes, I allow myself to cry it out, you know, let those emotions do its thing. But I also don't let it, like, what's the word? I don't let it sit for too long, right? I just feel, okay, boom, I cried about it. What's next? What am I doing next, right? But all of these things were kind of just like on top of me. Yeah, I was just down. So in the middle of all of this, I am like figuring my life out. Like I'm figuring things out, but I'm also feeling really down. And when you're feeling really down, at least for me, this is from my personal experience, when I'm feeling this way and I'm also trying to be productive, it's not organic, it's not as effective, right? So I could film a video for you guys while I'm feeling sad, but it's not gonna be as good as I want it to be. So I had a lot of times where I found myself filming a video, you know, hair tutorial or something, I was trying to do something, but then when I would look at the video as I'm editing it, I'm like, yo, this is whack. Like, they don't deserve this from me. So I just threw the whole video away. Just throw it all away, put it in the trash, you know? Yeah, what am I even saying at this point? I feel like I'm just telling y'all my business. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna just keep it quick, right? So all of these things happening, and then I'm single. So that, like, getting out of a relationship is a transition within itself. So I just feel like God is just taking me through this journey of transition. Like, things are just changing, you know. I'm learning a lot about not just myself but life. I'm learning about things that I love and things that I don't love. I'm relearning certain things. So I'm being a lot more intentional with how I move. I'm finally in the place where I feel like I have a little bit more control over the things that are happening to me, right? I'm more emotionally stable, you know, I'm being a little bit more financially stable, and I have a plan. So being that there are almost 22,000 of you, which if I didn't thank you earlier, thank you so much. I am so grateful for all of y'all. Being that there are 22,000 of you that are looking at me and like supporting me, it's amazing, but it also brings a lot more work for me, and I love it. I love it. and I love it even more when I have a better control over it. So that's what I'm doing. So I have so much content that I'm thinking about, that I'm planning out, that I'm bringing for you guys. I just ask for your patience. Your girl is doing her thing. I'm trying, you know, like I have so many cool videos coming up. I want to talk to you guys about like living by myself and what that's like. I want to talk to you guys obviously about hair stuff, you know, and I want to get a little bit more personal on my channel. So whatever suggestions you guys have, I would love it if you guys told me in the comment section below. If you guys have any feedback for me, anything that you want to see from me, feel free down below, hit me up. And also on Instagram, you get to see it's like a really different side of me. Not so different because I am who I am. Like, I'm not fake on YouTube or anything, but I have a little bit more leeway on Instagram to really give you guys like my day-to-day kind of lifestyle. So follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And yeah, I just really wanted to be open with you guys and tell you guys everything. So yeah, I mean, I think that's it. You know, I think there you have it. Life update. Life updates. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next one.